How you guys doing? Josh here with Ohio Fish Rescue. You can see we are busy at work today. What are we doing? Well, you're gonna have to find out after the intro. So right over there you see the old man. He's trying to catch all these baby Shaq koi.
Why I gotta be the old man?
So he's catching all of these Shaq koi because we've had a problem with them that this past week. They have been jumping out. So there's no lid on that 350, so we don't know what's making them jump. So we are just going to stop the problem. So we're going to be moving these Shaq koi into this 195 and this 240 on the back side of the fish tanks. So there's already some that have been put within. He's over there netting other ones out now.
You threw it not in my net.
See, they're having a little bit of some difficulties back there.
Separate because I gotta catch all these other guys. Put it in the water.
So after a few times trying to catch these koi, he finally decided to come to his senses and harder.
And stop it. Hold it underwater. You ready?
Come on. There you go. You can do it. That is a 2-inch hose this man just started.
Stop your shit.
I ain't saying nothing. Whoever's laughing at this, then you guys have a dirty mind too. Just saying. All right, so he finally came to his senses. He's drained 350 so he can catch the fish just a little bit easier. You can see that tank is already cloudy, stirring up the sand. But we're going to talk about this 240. So we ran into a problem with some fish getting sick in here, so we completely drained the tank, and I was just done with it for a while. So I just filled this up, and we completely bleached the tank. I ran all that bleach water through the filter and everything, so it can kill off any of the bad bacteria. I am now working on filling it up, draining it out to dilute any of the residual bleach. And as I keep filling and draining, it's getting less and less and less. So I'm going to keep doing that for a few more times. And then once I fill back up, the water will pass through and it'll be back on our system. The filter can then reseat itself over time, and we can then put fish back in this 240. We can actually put it in today because it's a pass-through system, so they're always getting fed fresh water. So we don't have to really rely on independent filtration. So that's what we're working on now. But I'm gonna wait a little bit for them to get this tank drained down, and then we will get right back into the action.
All right, Josh, is only like
sometimes you just gotta laugh.
Look, there's 3 big ones in here. 4. These are over 8 inches. They need to go in the 240. The rest are smaller. They'll eat the babies.
Can honestly throw them and tank with them there.
You probably can.
And
what
then
would you use
split up
the 240 for?
We'll split up the smaller ones so there's not so many packs and only 190 gallons.
So you want me to choose the 4 inches and bigger out of here and leave the 3 inches and lower for the 2 different tanks now?
No, you're working too hard. Take the 4 big ones you're worried about, split the rest up. Put a net there, a net there, a net there, a net there.
I understand that, but I already separated these guys.
Yeah,
you want to put them in the last 190.
Yeah.
Now you've got a 240 and a 190. So you want me to get 3 inches and bigger to go into the 240, 3 inches and smaller to go into the 190.
No. You take whatever's left. You just take a net and scoop them. And just divide them between the 2 tanks.
Oh, divided between the 2 tanks, not separated by size.
Correct. So there's just less fish in a 190.
Oh, you shouldn't have let go of the net. Oh, I got him still. Look at that catch. Look at that catch.
Amateur hour over here.
He let go of the net. I was reaching in the net to get the fish.
You was pulling the whole thing. I didn't know what you was doing.
I was pulling on it for sure.
And you're just full of these one-liners today.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
You mean like Nate can keep pulling on it?
What you and Nate do in your spare time is
Hey, this is fish time.
Hey, and I bet everyone's laughing their butt off right now. But look at them koi. They've got some beautiful color on them. There's a bunch of butterflies in here. These are all the Shaquille
That big
O'Neal
gray one right there. Grab
koi. You're interrupting my talk time on
I'm
video
not
here.
interrupting you.
Look at that one right there. That's one of my favorites. He's just beautiful.
Going to jump?
Yeah.
Yeah, because these are all small guys in here.
Now there are still high fins in here, which we are not grabbing the high fins. We're going to leave them in this tank. So the only thing that's going over there is koi. You can see one of the high fins popping out right there. Pretty neat little guys. Now we're going to bring our big high fin out from the fish room and join the population.
We're going to take all this sand out of here, though.
Yeah, this sand really blows. I don't like sand whatsoever.
I like sand, but the problem is, if you've got a hang on the back filter or like a canister filter, and you've got it lower in the tank, it sucks up sand and ruins your motor, destroys it. Okay. Next thing was we raised our things to where it ain't sucking from the bottom, so everything should be good. Josh, stop it.
What am I doing?
The problem is, we had a plant in here, and the fish went in and removed all the dirt from the plant and brought it out to the sand. So this tank is never clear. We're going to take all this sand and dirt out, put it in a bucket, and we're going to rinse that outside. But right now, this is going to be an empty bottom tank for the fish, and it will stay clear. Right now, it's a mud tank because there is dirt in there that they have removed from the plant. What I'm going to do is show you some skills. See this big 5-inch koi right here? I'm going to reach in and grab him. And I'm going to do it in a manner like the Karate Kid style, okay? I'm just rallying him over to the window right now. All right, he left. How about this big gray one right here? Are you ready? Was not quick enough.
No skill.
Okay, we got the big white one right here. He's right here by the window.
Caught some
Did
gravel.
not get it.
All right, so the smart person, there's, hundreds and hundreds of koi. We're separating out the big guys from the small guys.
Look at these guys.
So these are all the big ones that are preying on all the small ones. So we are separating them. And I went ahead and started picking out all of my high fins so we can just grab all these koi and go. So we will put the high fins back in once we catch all these koi out that we want to separate. So we are still grabbing some more high fins as they come out of hiding. So it's a little bit hard to tell them apart from koi and high fins sometimes. So as we see them, we grab them. I just want to keep you guys up to date as we are doing stuff. That tank is still fit-filling back there, so that's getting diluted. There's already a bunch of koi in that left 195 over there. So we will continue doing what we do, and I will get back with you guys once we have come to fruition and completion, just a little bit more. All right, so Nate's over here. Okay, he caught that one with hand.
Yes.
Let's get another one on video because I didn't quite get that one.
All right.
Let's get that one, that white one.
Which one?
The big white one right there, yep. What are you doing?
Josh!
All right, OFR After Dark. Big Rich, sitting there holding the hose. In his natural habitat. Tank is cloudy. His knees weak. Mom's spaghetti. All right, so what we're doing here is we're getting tired of this sand, so we're just gonna suck all the sand out so we let the water fill up. Now we're gonna go ahead and suck all the sand out.
It's not the sand so much as it was the plant that was in here. The koi uprooted all the dirt out and mixed it with the sand. So this tank is always dirty. I don't like that, so I need to remove the sand and the dirt, leave it open bottom so that it can stay clean.
So there you have it, folks. Removing the sand so the tank could stay clean because it's mixed with dirt. Alrighty, so it is getting dark here at Ohio Fish Rescue. The pond is looking eerie. Everything's looking awesome. I am currently draining out this tank because I let it fill all the way up and dilute all that bleach. Now we are sucking out all this excess water. I am pumping it outside. Then we can fill it for the last time and go ahead and put some fishies in here. So this is coming along just like planned, but there's still a bunch of fish in there that we have to get out. So, you know, the work never stops around here. A beautiful Sunday here at the Ohio Fish Rescue, but this is what we do. So just want to give you guys a little insight on what we do here at the Ohio Fish Rescue. And them plants are still doing phenomenal. Look at that elephant ear over there. So nice. Alright, so I walk out here, I go inside to get something to drink, and I come back and these guys are playing on the job, ain't getting no work done. What are you doing?
We get work done. All the sand is now moved to one side. It's about 10 inches thick over here. Now we can siphon out the sand over here. This is all clear.
I see mud water.
Because
it is murky.
You never clean the sand, son. You don't.
I see no fish in those tanks, no sand in buckets. What have you been doing out here?
It's all sand in buckets.
It's a
bucket behind you.
I still see sand in the tank, okay?
Look, your father was using this little hose, okay? And it wasn't doing a good job at sucking.
Son, I just want you to know. Come here, buddy. I love you. Come here. Come here.
All right, and on that note, next scene.
He's
Wait,
lying.
what is that? That's sand all over the ground.
Thanks to this guy.
No, that's Nate. He moved the bucket while I was pouring it, and he don't want to admit to it and own up to it. Take ownership, son. Take ownership.
Man, why you always want to blame your screw-ups on me, okay?
My screw-ups.
All right, what an absolute mess. I went ahead and re-released the high fins. There's still a few koi and a lot of sand to get out. We didn't finish that tonight, but it is getting late. We did not want to keep stressing the fish. We waited for this 240 to fill and flush through. So now I'm gonna take these koi that are in the net, the big ones, go ahead and toss them in this 240, and they should be fine. And then tomorrow we will go ahead and finish up this 350. But it is getting late. Like I said, it is dark here, and I just wanted to ensure the safety of the fish. Of course, we've got my boy Brutus over here, always wanting a late night snack. He's getting very, very thick. So we're gonna go ahead and move these guys and put them in this 240. So let me go ahead and set what's in my hands down, and let's make this happen. So let's take this net off the top. Set that down. Here we go. Oh, that's a lot of koi. Stop splashing. Okay. We're running. Sorry, you guys get a first-hand view. I'm running. It's like running the gauntlet. All right. Top the diving board. Down in the water. There we go. In your new homes. There you go, buddies. Look at that. I know this isn't probably too exciting for you guys, so I will show you a front end view in just a second. But for those of you that sent these nets, this was one of the short handle floating nets, and it works wonders. It is a deep pocket, and now we have fish back in the 240. So there's going to be a bunch of activity in that tank, lots of water flowing through, lots of activity in this 195. So all three of these tanks are now koi, because this is a cold temperature room, because it does get to about 50 degrees in here in the winter time, because we do not heat the room. We do heat the water, so the water's heated to 85, and it keeps the ambient temperature in the room about 50 degrees with an outside temperature below 20. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of info. What we do here at Ohio Fish Rescue. These nets are gonna stay here overnight. This tank is gonna continually fill. Those guys are in their tanks. They are good to go. I am tired, so I'm going to sign off here for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was a little bit of a funny one, but stay tuned on the next one to figure out what we do next, because we are always doing something crazy. The glare on this water is absolutely terrible from them lights up there. But as always, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more crazy adventures with the Ohio Fish Rescue, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, stay fishy, my friends.